Eastern Europe stood on the brink of an aerial clash overnight. Poland scrambled its fighter jets in a dramatic response to Russian military aircraft flying dangerously close to NATO airspace. It started when Ukraine's Air Force detected the takeoff of 2 Russian MiG-31K fighter jets, high-speed platforms capable of carrying Kinzhal hypersonic missiles, some of the most lethal weapons in Moscow's arsenal. At 2:55 a.m., Ukrainian radars picked up fast-moving airborne threats over Chernihiv, heading west and southwest. Within minutes, air raid sirens erupted across western Ukraine, and civilians in cities like Lutsk were ordered to take cover. But the threat didn't stop at Ukraine's borders. In an unprecedented escalation, Poland's operational command ordered its entire eastern defense posture into full readiness. Fighter jets were scrambled, radar systems locked on, and air defenses activated to counter any potential breach of NATO airspace. The MiG-31Ks are not routine patrol aircraft. They're designed to carry the Kinzhal missile, a hypersonic weapon that flies at Mach 10, designed to evade Western air defense systems. Just the presence of these jets over Ukraine triggered a nationwide missile alert, a stark warning of their threat level. Though the Russian jets never crossed into Polish airspace, their proximity alone was enough to test NATO's resolve, and they got a clear answer. Allied aircraft under NATO command also joined the skies, executing joint deterrence measures under the Integrated Air and Missile Defense System. No missiles were fired, no borders were breached, but the Polish armed forces confirmed that the air threat had subsided, and combat air patrols were stood down. Still, surveillance remains locked in, ready to re-engage at a moment's notice. Military analysts say the use of MiG-31Ks near NATO airspace wasn't just a tactical move, it was a calculated message from Moscow. Russia is reminding the West that its hypersonic reach can extend to the very edges of the NATO alliance. The most dangerous threat now isn't an intentional strike, it's a miscalculation. With both NATO and Russian jets airborne, one wrong move, one false reading, could trigger a real dogfight and a direct confrontation between nuclear powers.